Hello, this video will present the concept of a database table. We will cover the definition, structure, and some properties of a table. To begin with, a database table is a two-dimensional table that consists of both rows and columns. It's very similar to a spreadsheet. A table may be referred to also as an entity or a relation. Really depends on where we're using the table, and you may hear those three terms used interchangeably. For the rows, a row represents a collection of related data that normally corresponds to a real world entity. In this table, we have employee information for a company. You can see how each row contains information for only one employee. Similarly to how a table has synonyms, a row also has synonyms. You may hear a row referred to as a tuple or as a record. Now let's talk about the columns. They contain data related to an entity, such as last name, social security number, phone number, things like that. Okay. These columns may also be referred to as an attribute. Both column and attribute are used quite often. Okay. Now let's talk about some of the properties associated with a table. Okay. First, at any given intersection for a row and a column, similar to a cell in a spreadsheet, that intersection can only contain one value. In other words, if the cell is supposed to contain a name, it only contains the name for one person, not for several people. So if it's supposed to be Joe or Tammy, it's only one name in there. When looking at a column of data, all data in the column must be from the same domain. This means that if the column is supposed to hold social security numbers, only social security numbers may be stored in any given record for that column. Within a table, every column must also have a unique name. The same column name can be used in other tables, but within this table, every column name must be unique. Okay. Now, no two rows may be identical. You'll learn more about this uniqueness when we start talking about primary keys, but we wouldn't want to store the same information twice. It'd be really hard to look up that way. Okay. Now, for ordering, the ordering of rows within a table is really unimportant. If we move a row up, we move it down, it really doesn't matter. The information is still the same that's contained in the table. There is no precedence or anything coming first. Rows can be randomly put in a table. Similarly, the order of columns has no bearing on the data that's being stored. We can move columns around, yet any given record still has the same data. Well, that concludes this short introduction to database tables. The next video is going to contain even more information about databases for you. Thanks.